Welcome to How To Wednesday. This is LeeLacy, your artist, and I'm going to draw Finn and Jake today for you. You might already be familiar with him and his cartoon, very popular. If you're not, I'm sure you will be sooner or later because he is probably the most popular cartoon right now. To start off, we're going to do a football shaped on the right hand side of the paper, and this is going to be Finn's head. Finn's the main character of the show. He's a young boy in his early teens. In the middle, we're going to do two little black eyes, or black dots, since you can see that's what black dots are. In the middle, this is going to be his eyes. And then between there, we're going to have just a little happy smile. Kind of like what used to be with Walmart. They did a smile. And instead, we're just going to give more expression. Curve lines on both sides like this. I'm making it dark so you can go ahead and see, and bring it right around, and that's going to be his mouth open. Inside, let's do a hump. That's going to be his tongue, and for random we're going to put 3 teeth because I love the number 3, and he doesn't have all his teeth, or he fights a lot, so he might have lost some teeth. We'll just say that. We'll say he lost some teeth. So we've got his basic head. Next we're going to add to his body, so we're going to go ahead and do parallel lines on both sides. And then from up there, do 2 little humps, which I consider them to be ears on his hat, or scarf, or headgear of some sort. And oh, sorry, we're going to bring a line at the bottom. This is going to be the bottom part of the hat, and his neck. And then at the top, go ahead and do one that looks just like that bottom one almost. Comes around, and don't go all the way. Keep this open. So, bring this down. Doesn't have to be perfect. He's not perfect. He's a human being. And on the sides, go ahead and make 2 hot dog shapes. These hot dog shapes are to his backpack. And right below this line, just go 2 straight across. Now it looks like a pill. And his backpack has all his gear for what he does in his travels. We'll bring this down some more. And now we're going to bring his arms. Bring his arms across. Now these arms just kind of be like noodles. Oodles and noodles. Because they wiggle around like noodles sometimes. Go 2 little marks for here to identify this is his t-shirt. And that's pretty much it for Finn. I'll darken it in afterwards, but we're going to go ahead and add Jake in here now. I'm not going to do too much. We'll just do something basic. And, okay, now Jake... He's when you want to think he's more complex, but he is a little bit more complex in his way. We're going to do, first off, do like a huge thumb. We're just going to do like a huge thumb back here. Make it kind of wide. Jake is his dog, if you don't already know, and he's a talking dog, and he's kind of more the slapstick mouth one that makes it more comedy, has a lot more knowledge than Finn. He's older, yet we don't know how old. And we're going to go ahead and do an X, I'm sorry, or a crosshatch, whatever you want to say, in the middle of his head. Right in the middle, do an oval, that's going to be his nose. From there, go ahead and, let's see what we'll do next. We'll do a hump, so say, here's the rainbow over the egg. I don't know. And we're going to have come down, do 2 more little humps right here. This is his nice little sensors of a mustache, his sensors of a dog, his moves. I mean, everybody just laughs at this little piece. It's all very unique. It's what makes him stand out. Underneath, we're going to do a little mouth, do a little smile, and we'll go make it a little bit bigger, just like that. Just follow through. And then we'll do a little hump, and that's his tongue. Ta-da! Next, we're going to his eyes. So, a good way of doing it is just make 2 giant circles. Like that. Very giant circles. And then we do half moons. Now, they don't have to be too off. When it's straight on his eyes, and then he looks kind of like he's looking at himself cross-eyed here. Which, is fun, whatever. I can work with that. But when he looks straight on, his black is on both sides, compared to when he's looking sideways, or if he's looking up and down, he has it where the black is on both sides. So it's like one here and here. kind of gives a direction of where he's looking at. Right now it looks kind of cross-eyed, but it is Jake, so you can kind of play with that. We're going to add some ears now, so from here, you got already the plan, just kind of oval out right here on the sides. Bring it around so it looks like some ears. Well, we'll say they're ears. Hopefully they're ears. And he's kind of chubby. He's on the chubby side. And now, what we're going to do, for the fun of it, we're going to make a little bow some arms. And just kind of wiggle around. You can just make them like sticks. It doesn't matter. You know what? We're going to sling them down here. Come around, and you know what? He's going to say, "Hey, Finn, look at you. I've got bunny ears behind you. Ha 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 ha." Yep, that would be him. So, in any case, we've got the basic layout. Here's Jake, here's Finn. Now we're going to darken everything in and kind of have it a little bit more shown. So go ahead and we'll start with Finn. You can go ahead and fill this in his mouth so you can see what's going on. He looks kind of funny now that I filled it in. It really does look like he lost some teeth. Darken that up. Darken those eyes a little bit more. I'm gonna bring around his head. Have the little ears. Darken those in, and we're gonna bring around the side. I'm gonna bring that down that we can see his body. Finish off his hat. Hat's kind of like his helmet, his shield. And we got the backpack of goodies. You never know what's inside. Bring down his arms, his noodle arms, his oodles and noodles. And we're pretty good with there. I mean, I'll just do this for the fun of it. That way you can see there's some different texture. It's like a in-between baby blue or so shirt. And then over on Jake, we're going to go ahead and fill his nose in. You probably could leave if you want to, a little open spot as far as like a little white glow, a little circle in there. A lot of cartoons do that, but I'm just going to fill it in. And down here, you can make this kind of wide if you want. It can be circular, it can be wide. It changes throughout time. They've kind of drawn him differently over time too. The shape of this has gotten big and small, and he changes sizes anyway, so it doesn't really matter how it flows. I'm going to fill this in his mouth. Ha 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 ha. I'm a happy Jake. Alright, so now we're going to only draw that part. Don't draw the inside, if you didn't already know that. Might be speaking the obvious. We're going to fill in these moon shapes on his eyes, where he's looking cross-eyed. Like, hey, there's a bug on my nose. And we're going to do the ears, which you can connect them to the eye or not. Just keep them separate. Bring it around. Ah! Got his ears. We'll go ahead and make. Whoop. Bring him around. He looks almost like a big Twinkie sometimes. At least I gather that. And which Twinkies are around, so I guess maybe somebody might have imagination about eating a Jake Twinkie. That'd be a good advertisement for Cartoon Network. Alright, so in any case, we're going to come around, finish off the little bunny ears. Zoop. And I actually noticed, I actually gave him all fingers. Most cartoons only have 4 fingers. That's just for visual effect. But in any case, I went ahead and gave them all 5. And I'm not sure even if on there if they do 5 or they 4. I'm going to go ahead and erase this so we can see our full Jake and Finn. And as you can see, I made some smudges. I'm known for my smudges. It's okay. We all get smudgy. It says you're an artist. And but yeah, Jake and Finn, they're really popular. I love them. I hope you love it too. I hope you enjoy seeing this and drawing it. If you haven't drawn Jake or Finn before, this is a neat little cool tutorial, and they are the most basic shapes possible. They are done up just like Walt Disney used to do with Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, Goofy, all of them. He even has that same flavor from back in the early 30s, 40s, and whatnot. And I think that's why he's part of a hit right now, is because that style's been gone and they brought it back basic shapes that anybody can recognize. Excuse me. So, there's our in for the day. We've got Jake and Finn from Adventure Time. And I hope you have a mighty adventure today and all the days to come. And please leave any comments below if you like. If you'd like to see me do something more fun, different. I didn't have my comment on my last one, and I just want to make sure I'm doing stuff that people are actually interested in and want to watch, not just something that are just random to do. So have a wonderful time, and I will see you next week.